In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to use StockCharts CBOE Data. We'll walk through pulling key CBOE indexes on stock charts and then show a simple way to compare volatility with the overall market, all in a clear, easy flow. First, open your web browser and head to StockCharts.com. On the site, you'll see two charting options: Sharp Charts, the classic, fast-loading chart tool, and ACP, the advanced charting platform with a more interactive layout. Either one will display CBOE data, so choose the one you're most comfortable with. If you're just getting started, Sharp Charts is a great place to begin. Next, find the symbol box at the top of the page and type in a CBOE symbol. These symbols typically start with a $sign. For example, VIX is the CBOE Volatility Index, often called the fear gauge, which reflects expected volatility for the S&P 500. VXN is the Nasdaq 100 Volatility Index, useful if you focus on tech-heavy names. OVX tracks crude oil volatility, which can be helpful for energy-related analysis. You can also load put-call ratios like CPCI, CPCE, or CPC to gauge option sentiment, and BXD for the CBOE DJIA Buy-Right Index, a benchmark for covered call strategies. After entering any of these, press Enter or click Go, and your chart will load. Once the chart appears, take a moment to orient yourself. In general, higher readings on volatility indexes like VIX and VXN indicate rising uncertainty, while lower readings suggest calmer conditions. You don't need to change any settings to start learning from the chart, but remember that you can always refine the time frame or style later if you want a different perspective. Now let's compare volatility with the market using Sharp Charts. Set the main symbol to SPX, which is the S&P 500 index. Then, in the Indicators section, add VIX as your first indicator and leave the method on its default setting. Click Update. You'll now see the S&P 500 as the main price plot, with VIX displayed as an indicator beneath it. This side-by-side view makes it easier to observe their typical inverse relationship. When VIX spikes, the S&P 500 often pulls back. When VIX cools, the market frequently stabilizes or recovers. This context helps you interpret price action with a volatility lens, rather than looking at price alone. That's the core workflow. Go to StockCharts.com, choose Sharp Charts or ACP, enter a CBOE symbol, and view the chart. When you want context, compare VIX to SPX in Sharp Charts by adding VIX as an indicator and updating the chart. With a few clicks, you'll have a clearer picture of market tone and sentiment using StockCharts CBOE data.